It is really hot today in Visalia. In fact, this last week, boy, we're up in the triple digits, 110, 111, 112. I mean, my gosh, if it got down to 90s, we'd say that's cool. Well, anyway, I decided because it's so hot, I want to wear a cool shirt. Mentally, maybe I'll think I'm cool wearing a cool shirt. I don't know. Hey, yes, I want to do another one of my uh, giving you a taste of our riverboat cruise that we were on this last month. Yeah, this month. Yeah, it was fantastic. 15-day river cruise. And I guess it's kind of like my journal. And so last week I shared with you, I interviewed a guide that took us through the town of Cologne. Cologne. And if you didn't see that one, I hope you do, Oliver. We went on every port, every stop, we had a guide that would take us around the town, show us some of the highlights. It was fantastic. A lot of these guys had a lot of guides have a lot of passion for their land. You could see it as they were sharing. Well, I want to do another one today, and actually, this was at the Marksburgs Castle, and I interviewed. We had a great tour guide. His name was Frank. You're going to see that in a few minutes. Let me share with you a little bit about this area we're at. Let me just read it off here right now. The Marksburgs Castle in the Rhine never had been destroyed. It's just the Marksburgs Castle watches over the town as it has since the 13th century. Because the magnificent structure was built with strong fortification, it was never besieged by the enemy. We got to visit this. You're going to tour the guide, but we had to walk up there, and it was fantastic to see this Marksburgs Castle. Oh, it was fantastic. But it was built with a good fortress. Well, there's a message, isn't there? You know, let our foundation be. What's our foundation? What we build? We build on Jesus, our relationship with Jesus. The enemy may attack us. Well, we don't build our house on the sandy land. I won't sing that, but you know that song. Our house is built on the rock. Well, this castle was built to defend any enemy. They couldn't overcome it because of this castle, the people in it. And Frank is going to share a little bit more about the passion he has, not only for the touring, but the passion he has for the land. That's what you're going to see on the next part. But I hope today you're looking, where's your foundation built on? I hope it's built because the enemy's going to be attacking us. Well, we could do a thing on the full armor of God, couldn't we? But man, put your faith in Jesus because the enemy cannot come at you. It'll come at you, it'll attack you, but it can't take over you because Jesus is the one who takes over us. Remember that proverb I shared last week? Man plans his course with his heart. The heart determines his course, but God directs his steps. Okay, done with this. Now, here's the next part, and you're going to hear a little bit more about the Marksburgs Castle in the area we're at with Frank. Okay, God bless. Stay tuned. It's coming next.
Marksburg. You would say Marksburg, but who cares?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm already rolling.
Okay, hey, here we are, Rebecca, Chaplain Chat. We just got done walking up the steps, and boy, watching your step really is a good phrase here.
Exactly, absolutely.
And I have Frank. He was our guide. Frank, thank you. You did good.
Thank you.
Your humor, no.
Yeah, because it was against you. I understand
That's
that. Yeah.
That's right. He was a
I have found my
California
perfect
humor.
victim. Absolutely.
Frank, I don't know why I keep calling you. But Frank, you're one of the full-time guides.
Yes.
And you have a lot of passion for this place. I know you do. Tell me a little bit about your world.
So, yeah, Marksburgs Castle is perhaps the most important and still most original medieval castle that we have here in the River Rhine Valley, for sure. Being situated perfectly between Koblenz and Mainz here, which is this World Cultural Heritage Site. And you've seen how difficult it was to come up here. It is really put on the top of a hill here. And yeah, it's around 800 years old. It was always in different hands of different noble people. Yeah, and you saw it. I think it's quite a nice place.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
And you know, normally on the Viking cruise, we'd be taking the boat, but we couldn't this time because of the low, and so we had to
Yes.
stay over at hotel rooms. And,
Yep.
But there was an advantage this time in taking the bus. To be
Yes.
honest,
Yeah.
what was the advantage this time in taking the bus?
Do you, for instance, talk about the Bridge of Remagen?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
for instance, normally you would pass by the Bridge of Remagen, this very important spot for the Allied armies in World War II in '44 after they came to the Normandy on the D-Day was it November, I think so. And afterwards they tried to get into the east by
Fascinating.
crossing the River Rhine. And the Bridge of Remagen was this important spot where they were reaching that goal for the first time. So really solving a little bit our European problem, as you know.
Boy.
And we just passed by the Bridge of Remagen, which normally happens at around 2, 3 o'clock by night, so no one
would
stays
be
awake as long as that.
Darn right.
Yeah, and we were just passing by with the
Must
bus
be
next to the
fantastic to see.
still existing black bridge pillars.
You know, I'm just very impressed. Now you live, you do most of your travel aid guide thing in
In Cologne.
Cologne.
Yes,
But you live someplace else.
Yeah, I live in Cologne. I have my apartment in Cologne, but I have a little weekend house here just around the corner in the hills here of the Wied, which is another river going into the River Rhine.
Wow.
Yeah, and yeah, because I've traveled around Germany, I would say I've been more or less everywhere. The River Rhine Valley is one of the most beautiful sights we have, and that's what I'm from northern Germany, and since I'm a child, since my parents brought us here for the first time, I dreamt of living here, and so I
You are
fulfilled this
now.
wish.
Oh, fantastic. Frank, this is great. I got to tell you, here's how we wrap off my little YouTube thing. And you're going to be famous now. I got to tell you.
Wonderful.
You and Oliver. Just
Millions of viewers.
And there you go. Okay, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to say thank you for being on, and then you're going to say, then you're going to say Chaplain Chat. Are you ready? All right. Now Oliver blew this. We had to do this twice, by the way.
Okay.
All right, but let's see if you blow.
Chat?
Chaplain.
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 Like Mr.
Chaplain.
Charlie? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Very good. Okay, folks, I want to thank you for watching, and Frank, thank you for being on.
Chaplain Chat?
There you go. All right.
I thought we would say it together.
Yeah.